everybody. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Anu studying in 4th grade Reader-Drobic Elementary School. Have you ever wondered why when you take off your nylon clothes you get a shock? Or when you take off your woolen clothes you hear a cracking sound? There's a science behind that, and that is, and the phenomenon is called static electricity. I was wondering if we could show static electricity visually when I came across gold leaf electroscope. This inspired me to make an electroscope at home. In this experiment, I also came across 2 other scientific phenomena called electric induction and conduction, which I will demonstrate in this experiment. To make an electroscope, you need a glass jar, a copper wire, a straw, 2x2 aluminum foil, and a PVC pipe. I didn't have a PVC pipe, so I used a plastic pipe instead. First, you insert the copper wire into the straw. Next, you drill a hole into the lid of the jar. Then, you insert the straw into the lid of the jar. The straw can be glued to keep it fixed. Then I cut the 2 pieces of aluminum foil and insert them onto the copper wire like a hook. It is important that the top of the wire is encircled to give more surface area to the charges. And also, the thicker the wire, the better, as it gives more surface area for charges to be transferred. We know that an atom is made of positively charged protons, negatively charged electrons, and neutral neutrons. When friction happens between 2 objects, one object loses electrons while the other object gains them. When the object that loses electrons, it becomes positively charged, and the object that gains electrons becomes negatively charged. Hence, I rubbed this plastic pipe on my head rigorously to create a positively charged pipe. You can also use a wool or a balloon for this purpose. Next, I bring the pipe close to the upper end of the copper wire, which causes electric induction. Because there are positive charges on the pipe that cause the copper wire to be polarized, that means electrons move towards the top end of the copper wire where there are positive charges or protons towards the end of the copper wire. Same charges repel each other. Hence, you can see the aluminum foil repel each other and stay apart. So I demonstrated that electric induction happens when you bring a charged object near a neutral object. Similarly, if you touch the charged plastic pipe to the copper wire, positive charges are transferred to the copper wire, which is called electric conduction. Since positive charge will repel each other, this also caused the aluminum foil to repel each other and stay apart. Even if I remove the plastic pipe away from the copper wire, this demonstrates electric conduction. I also want to show how to do some magic with this plastic pipe. If I rub the plastic pipe on my head, then bring it close to the running tap water, the running tap water bends towards the plastic pipe. It even dances if I move the pipe away or close. This demonstrates a scientific phenomenon of electrostatic induction where water bends towards the positively charged plastic pipe. A simple experiment visually showing electric induction and conduction. I hope you enjoyed my model of the electroscope. You can also try this at your home. Bye, and have fun exploring science.